It's the loudest voice of the week. We had a disruption happen in London. We're going to show you guys the disruption. What was it? It was on a film set with Gal Gadot filming outside in a park in London, and protesters shut her down. Before I show you guys the clip of shutting her down, if any of you guys need a little catch up, here's what we know about Gal Gadot. She was a member of the IDF. Once you're a member of the IDF, you're a lifelong member of the IDF, unless you publicly, disassociate, which she never has. But we know that she not only was in the IDF in 2006, she spent time in Lebanon. That was during the time that Israel was attacking and assaulting Lebanese people. They were going through home to home, pillaging and taking the land from the Lebanese. She was part of that. Not only was she part of that, she was one of the trainees. So she would train you to how to behave when you go into someone else's house and murder them. She would tell you how to do it. Does this sound weird to you? Does this sound like I'm describing a film where Gal Gadot plays a villain? No, I'm telling you about her real life before Hollywood. That really happened. So, well, maybe she regrets it. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe after everything, maybe she's grown up and she's got something. Oh, she's got something to say, all right. Do you want to hear what she said recently? This is after all the chaos that went down with the Snow White film. She got her star on Hollywood Boulevard. She's not stupid. She knows about the genocide in Gaza. She's been deflecting it the whole way and supporting her Israel roots. They're not roots. You guys are occupiers, you sons of bitches, you occupiers. Well, maybe, Matt, maybe she's had a change of heart. Well, we're going to show you the disruption in Loudest Voice of the Week today, but this was right out of her mouth just literally a day before, or this was right before she got on the plane and went to London to shoot this film. This is Gal Gadot's current stance on Israel. Check it out.
Proud to be an Israeli, and I am proud to be Jewish. But this is a time when many of us in the Jewish community...
I have to pause. This is a time when what? What do you have to do in the Jewish community? Stand up for what's right? Stand up for Palestinians? How are you going to finish that sentence, Gal? Come on. What do you have to do in the community, of the Jewish community? Tell us.
Have had to find our voice and confront the hatred against us, even if it's extremely uncomfortable. So here we are.
You have to confront the hate against you. Of course, that's the thing. That's the thing you have to do. The hate against you. That's the problem of our time. Go on.
In this room, together, calling for the release of every single one of our hostages. We have to bring them home. Every hostage release, we hear new testimonies of the horrors they've...
No, that's all bullshit. No, that's not a thing. We know that's not a thing. Go F yourself, Gal Gadot. The hostages, bullshit. No. We know for a fact Netanyahu doesn't want whatever hostages are left. We know that when they do release hostages, they always go home comfortable. They always describe their time as very decent time, treated with respect. Complete opposite of Israel not holding hostage, like prisoners that are hostages and prisoners for years and years and years. Thousands of people, of Israelis, innocent children and women and men held without due process, just picked up off the streets, held, tortured, beaten, raped, dehumanized. That's not how it works when you're a hostage with Hamas. And by the way, if you haven't heard yet that Netanyahu doesn't want the hostages, you haven't heard that the families are furious that he's playing this card in order to continue the annihilation of Gaza. And if you are that stupid not to know that if Hamas gave every single hostage over, that it would just stop miraculously, you don't know what the greater Israel plan is and the plan to take Palestine. If you haven't, just go see the movie The Settlers. Hear it from their own effing mouths, Gal. Hear it from their own effing mouths. What the plan is. It's not based on, Hamas is keeping our hostages, therefore we have to do this. No, you are going to do this no matter what. So quit it with your goddamn applause about hostages. We're sick of it. We're sick of it. But go on, please.
Been through. Every minute for them is hell. Their lives are in danger and we need them home. We want the hostages and their families to know that we have your back, that we are here for you. Because this is who we are, and this is who we will always be. Rabbi Hillel famously said, Im en ani li mili. If I'm not for myself, then who will be for me? And if I'm only for myself, then what am I? So even if we don't hear others speaking up for us, we have to keep speaking up for ourselves and reaching out our hands.
Oh, did you hear how she just reversed that logic about we have to do the right thing and be about what's right? She's making that a very, she twisted that logical idea, which is a very great idea in theory, that you want to be about what's right, even if nobody else is there, you got to do it. So she says you have to be about yourself. So it's all about yourself. That's right. Even if nobody else is there. So that everybody else is in the street for Palestine, you have to be about you. That's what she's saying. So that's a very selfish, egotistical, sociopathic, narcissistic approach. And you took a otherwise great advice for life and you twisted it. I noticed that now the second time hearing this. But yeah, finish up there, gal, because we're going to get to the disruption here in a moment. We're going to get to the disruption.
To everyone to join in. That is what I tell my daughters. First, learn to love yourselves, who you are and where you're from, and then the rest will follow. It's time to pass on to our children a love of who they are. So, who are we? We, the Jewish people, are an ancient people with an ancient story in an ancient homeland. We are the people that celebrate life. We work to see better and more peaceful future. We challenge hate when we face it, but we do it with love while always striving to make the world a better place. And who am I? My name is Gal, and I'm Jewish.
My name is Gal, and I'm a psychopath killer who's killed Lebanese people, innocent children and babies and women and men. And I've taught others to do it too. I did that in 2006 with the IDF. That's what I've done. My name is Gal Gadot. Look at me. Look at me. That's me getting ready to go off on my tour of duty for my ancient people. We're ancient. We have homeland. That's me. That's me. Gal Gadot. That's me with the gun. I'm ready. I'm ready to go out and kill more innocent babies and children, women and men. I'm ready to do it. Hell, forget, Wonder Woman sucks anyways, and Snow White was awful. I got my star. You know what? Let me just go back and give me a gun. Let me go out and do some more murdering. Because we fight hate with more hate. With love, we love to fight. We love to hate. We love having hate to fight hate. That's what we love to do. Gives us an excuse. So we create hate because we love to combat it with more war, more occupying, and more entitlement. And that's what we like to celebrate for our people. For me. That's it. So you guys ready for the disruption? You guys ready for the disruption? This is Gal Gadot attempting to do a movie in London at an outside location. And the people rose up and said, hell no, you're not shooting right here. Not without a fight. Here we go. Loudest voice of the week.
Gal Gadot, shame on you! Yeah, Gal Gadot's here. Your hands are bloody too! Stop killing babies! End the occupation now! Free Palestine! End apartheid!
So just to be clear, the noise is coming from the protesters. This is genius, because if you guys have ever been on a film set or you know how film sets work, you got to have quiet. And they take risks when they go out in public like this. They try to close off sets, but there's always going to be onlookers in these type of situations who they tend to, follow instructions and be told, hey, let us finish filming, and you can take little selfies if you want. But the noise is so they can't finish filming. This is great. This shows the filmmakers they made a poor choice at casting Gal Gadot. That's what it shows them. They're not trying to end, people's careers here. They're saying, if you're casting Gal Gadot in your film and you're going to go out to a place like this, this is what's going to happen, because she's a murderer, a psychopath, IDF, lover of guns, and sociopathic person that cannot understand that now is the time in history to stand up for the people, which a lot of other Jews and Israelis are doing right now, but not Gal Gadot. So let's hear a little more of this. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm loving it. And this is as an actual filmmaker who I understand how effed up it is if you have to, send everyone home and add a day to shooting. It sucks. But again, if you are a producer on this film and you were part of the process of casting Gal Gadot, you have to understand that this is what you signed up for. You cast a psychopathic murderer on your set. She's not playing that in your film. That's who she is. That's who she is. There's plenty of people. Look, there's plenty of people, ex-military, who have come back home that have seen the worst of the worst. And they don't talk like she does. People, there are U.S. veterans. I won't call them psychopathic murderers. Some of them have, yes, they've murdered people, but they feel remorse. They feel regret. They're going through PTSD. We know a lot of them here in the States, here in LA. I'm not exclusively saying Gal Gadot because she's Israeli, she's a psychopath. I'm saying, look at how she conducts herself. Total psychopath. Bragging about showing off her pictures with her guns, smiling like it's fun, like it's a fun little game. And we know what she did. We tracked it. We know what she did in 2006. So unless she's speaking publicly about what she regrets from her time at the IDF, then she's going to be a psychopath as far as I'm concerned. And if you're on a film set with her and you were part of casting her, you're going to have to rethink that, because this is going to continue. This is the more we know, the more we know. Once you see, you can't unsee. I didn't know when Justice League came out. I didn't know Gal was like this. Now we know. She doesn't have to be. She can change. She can attest to her crimes, and she can show remorse. She can show regret. That's her choice. This is what she's choosing to do. So, and then word came that after that incident, oh, look at that. Gal Gadot was reportedly fuming. Ooh. After dozens of pro-Palestine activists disrupted her new movie. Oh, how dare you? Yeah. Well, keep fuming, Gal. You're losing a lot of fan base here in the States for sure. And after that Snow White debacle, you're not looking good. I don't know what this film. We'll see if this film even gets finished at this point. And then we'll boycott the film itself too. We're going to keep boycotting all of your work in Hollywood from here on out until you either go away or account for your horrible, horrible actions that you chose to do when you signed up to murder children. And that is loudest voice of the week, which goes to the protesters that showed up on set. Coordinated effort. Bravo, you guys. Bravo.